Alright, we're finally here. We're looking at the Hybrid War honorable mentions. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. And, I don't think I gotta be worried about being pissed off this time like, like the, like the Hall of Shame one, because if it wasn't evident for those who have watched it, it was pretty evident of how annoyed I got in that video. So I'm expecting the opposite in this one. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what these are like. And, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it now, shall we? 2 months have passed since the beginning of the Hybrid War. Damn, has it really been that short of a time? It felt like longer. At the public exhibition of the fallen hybrids featured in the Hall of Shame, the strongest awaiting their return. Fallen hybrids were amongst the best of the 1655 submissions, but the final 16 revealed at a later date. Alrighty then. Let's take a look-see. Alright. We're looking at a lot of these, okay. Alright, let's see. The Vipera Ryuuko, or Ryuuko, whatever. Alright, looks like a really nice bird thing. Metrics, height, 5-foot biped, length 12 feet, weight half a ton. Genome 6. Deinonychus argentavis, bearded vulture, short-tailed shrew, Australian black snake, and Tyrannosaurus rex. I can see the T-Rex teeth. Rationale for exhibition, good genome, Inventus methods of attack. Rationale for exclusion, too small and could be killed easily. Yeah, it is pretty small. Like, that's not taking out the Dom 2.0, but it is really good. I like it. I should probably, like, hold on. I'm adjusting my screen so I don't cover everything. I really need to get a background for reacting. Alright. Ooh, hello. Vercatherium. Or, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Hold on, there's the full thing? Okay, alright. Alright, looks like a nice little tanky boy. Metrics 14 feet. Quadruped, length 33 feet. 25.5 tons. Triceratops, crested porcupine, Diplodocus, Therosaurus, and honey badger. Ooh. I was wondering if we were ever going to get a honey badger in anything. Rounds for exhibition, congruent plus very original design. Yeah, it's actually a really good design. I feel like I'd see it in I feel like it's something I'd see in Monster Hunter, yeah. Alright, rationale for exclusion. Bit too front heavy and bulky to move quickly. Yeah, this does look pretty slow though. So yeah. But it's really good. Ooh, hello. This looks like a Pokemon. Let's see. Hal. Just Hal. Alright. Let's see. 14-foot quadruped, 36.7 feet, 3.5 to 5 tons. Mega Raptor, Komodo Dragon, Armadillo Lizard, Pangolin, whatever. Peregrine Falcon, Crow, Vampire Bat, Stingray. Ooh, okay. Very original design. Yeah, I really like the design. Main gimmick is not the most practical. Alright. Oh, hello. You look like a damn dragon. Ankylogynous. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that because I'm not gonna get it right. They're 23 feet tall, quadruped, length 68 feet, 26 tons. Alright, rationale for exhibition, actually avoiding cooking itself with electric eel DNA, used for defense and not for shocks. Nice. Rationale for exclusion, Morgoth put too many spikes and mass on this one, bit on the heavy side for a theropod. Yeah, well, I'm really glad we actually had a good use out of the electric eel DNA for once, because evidently we did not see that in the Hall of Shame. They would put like 19 things in it. Spinosaurus aegyptus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Megaraptor, Acrocanthosaurus, Styracosaurus, I hope I pronounced that right, Crocodilus, Armargosaurus, Sauropelta, Bubo virgin, Leviathan, Orcanis orca, Latmeria, I'm not pronouncing all this, Chiropterus, Architethus, Electrophorus, that's electric eel by the way, Anguilla, Siquil, I cannot even pronounce over half of this. Alright, it's really good though, I like it. Let's see. Hello, got a hacky rhinosaur hybrid, yeah. Perseverance, 6.56 feet long, 21.3 feet, or 26... 6.5 feet tall, 21.3 foot long, weighs a ton. Pachycephalosaurus, Centrosaurus, Ostrich, Crow, Komodo Dragon. Rationale for exhibition, incentive idea on how to fight. Rationale for exclusion, risk itself in a all-or-nothing attack. Yeah, I can see this thing leaving itself pretty open. Ooh, hello. You look very colorful. Wraithovorix, Solar Ghost, Vorax Eater. Huh. Okay, wait. Solar Ghost Eater? Excuse me, should I be worried? Alright. Metrics 19.7 feet tall, 45.9 feet long. Weight is 15.4 to 17.6 ton. Rationale for exhibition: killer design and name and creative genome. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rationale for exclusion: blindness is too much of a handicap, even with other senses boosted. Okay. Tyrannosaurus Rex, whatever an olm is. Vampire bat, African elephant, Wolverine, Ankylosaur, Gigantospinosaurus. Excuse me? I don't know what that is, but okay. Fire salamander? That a thing? Short-tailed shrew, African dwarf crocodile, Komodo monitor lizard, Megatherium, Therizina, and land taipan, Acantha, whatever that is. I'm not going to try and pronounce all these because I'm going to get a stroke from trying to do that. Gigantopithecus and Arctotherium. Hazard. Velox obortum. Alright, it looks like a pretty cool raptor species. I'm assuming it's a raptor species. I'm looking at the genome. I don't see... Oh, Osteoraptor. Okay, yeah. 6.5 biped, that's how 6.5 feet tall, 16 and 20 feet long, 0.57 tons. I was about to say, how is this thing 57 tons? I thought it said 57 tons. I didn't see the point there. Yeah. It's got Ostroraptor, Steninocosaurus, jaguar, porcupine, stonefish, blue ring octopus. Ooh, is this dude? Well, I mean, it's living up to the name if it's called Hazard with all this poisonous stuff in it. Mozambique spitting cobra. Yeah, that's a poisonous motherfucker. Rationale for exhibition: fantastic design and size. The spitting cobra might actually work. Rationale for exclusion: too light for direct combat. Yeah, it's too light in comparison to some bigger ones, but hey, it's really cool though. I like it. We got David. I like the simple names we give to us. All right, Phoenix Raptor, 12 feet tall. The hip is 20 feet. Okay. Oh, the head. Okay. 12 feet tall to the hip. But the head length is 20 or 12 feet. 12 feet for the hip, 20 for the head. Jesus. 20 feet long, weighs 2 tons. I'm about to sneeze. It's got Gigantoraptor, Utahraptor, Terror, Titanus Wallery, Emu, Cone Snail, Canis Geographus, Alligator Snapping Turtle, and King Vulture. That is, I have never heard of a King Vulture. Okay. Alright, rationale for exhibition: a truly foul, if there ever was one. Rationale for exclusion: fragile and could die easily from a direct hit. Yeah, I see this thing being fragile. Really good, though. Stegoceratops 2.0. Ooh, hello. We're getting another 2.0. Alright. For those that don't know, the Stegoceratops was the thing in the Jurassic World game, the app or Facebook game or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. 10 to 11 feet tall, 30 to 33 feet long, 6 to 10 tons. Genomes: Triceratops, Nostoceratops, Stegosaurus, Borrelopelta, Stegosaurus, Penosaurus, African dwarf crocodile, northern short-tailed shrew, vampire bat, whiptail lizard. Rationale for exhibition: perfectly practical body and size. Rationale for exclusion: Nostoceratops genome was excessive, could be outsmarted. Ooh, hello there. I like you, big kitty cat. Gong, Miscatus gigas. I did not pronounce that right. Height: approximately 12 to 16 feet. Length is 59 feet, 8.8 tons. Yeah, this does look like a heavy. Rationale for exhibition: fantastic design and could work. It is a really good design. I like it. Rationale for exclusion: fur could cause heat issues. A few unnecessary contributors. Holy... Can I even pronounce anything in this? Giganotosaurus, Gigantopithecus, Orcanis orca. I can't even pronounce over half of this stuff, but I'm assuming it's a bunch of mammalian animals, yeah. So yeah, really good though. I would keep one as a pet. That is, if it doesn't try to bite my head off. Oh, hello. All right, Tyrannochrocis vindex. Okay. Metric 6.7 feet tall and 60 feet long, weighs 6 tons. Rationale for exhibition: bold and turned out to be practical design. Creative use of genetic contributors. Rationale for exclusion: would likely not be the best fighter on land. Probably not. This definitely looks like something that would be in the water, yeah. Dinosuchus, Allosaurus, Komodo dragon, common octopus, Stegosaurus, vulture, North American alligator, cone snail, thorny devil, okay. Cuvier's dwarf caiman, boxfish, cat, Peleaxolodon, Indian stick insect. Huh, neat. Ooh, hello. You look cool. TJ, Thylus, I'm not trying to, I'm just gonna stop trying to pronounce some of this stuff, because my tongue just don't want to work right, nor my head. 15 feet tall, 40 feet long, weight 26 You know, I'm probably gonna just look at what they put into it and just, yeah, well, I don't know. Because I feel like I'm gonna make this video too long. Like, we're 2 minutes into this, and it's already been 10 minutes. Powerful and heavy armor, rationale for exclusion. There were other similar designs with less extreme mass and more agility. Entar, Nodosaurus, Neolamia, Pelexodon, Elasmotherium, Musk Oxkin, Supersaurus, Shunosaurus, whatever that is, yeah. Hello? You look like you had a nasty bite. Igor, Titana, Karch, I don't know why I tried to pronounce that. I'd rather say I'm done. Eudonoceratops, Alligator Snapping Turtle, Blue Hero. I've never heard of that. Pepatherium, Sauropelta, Minmi, Salatosaurus, Axolotl. Devastating bites, slow speed, could get outflanked. Yeah. Oh, hello. Taurettherithium mitra. Alright. Good fighter and possibly the closest you can get to a accurate bunyip. What is a bunyip? I don't know. I'll look that up later. Rationale for exclusion. Will wind up having to deal with overheating. Brown bear, Daeodon, giant anteater, white-bellied tree pangolin, Arapaima. Oh yeah, I know what those are. Yeah. Oh, they're Tonshrue, skunk. Skunk? Why are you putting skunk in this? Platypus. Yeah, it does look kind of like a very rabid platypus. Apatosaur, walleye, Peleaxodon, Namadicus, American alligator. Okay. Oh, hello. Spinotyrannus. Okay. Doesn't look too different from the JP3 Spino, but that's a good design, and I'm curious to see what he had. It looks a bit different, though. Is that scales? Okay. Let's see. 19 to 20 feet tall, 15.8 feet long, 10 tons. Rationale for exhibition. We always appreciate simple but effective design. Rationale for exclusion. Therizinosaur was not the best pick here. Low on the defensive side. Spinosaur, Therizinosaur, Shantagosaurus. Okay. Komodo dragon, Nodosaurus, and silverback gorilla. Okay. Did we try to increase the arm strength with that or something? I don't know. And were we giving it poison and stuff with a Komodo dragon and stuff? I don't know. I like it though. Hello. You look like you're straight from Hollow Earth. Albovenator Ignis, or engines. Yeah. Very good design. Lethal weaponry. Rationale for exclusion. Some unnecessary genome additions. Thalassasuchus, Kodiak bear, spotted hyena, Nile hippopotamus, northern short-tailed shrew, Mylodon, Darwini, western gorilla, platypus, Indian rhinoceros, Antarctica dog, honey badger, rotifier, green hydra. Okay, and hero shrew. Alrighty then. Ooh, hello. And it's already caught a body. It's already caught one. Paradis is an adder. Thylacoleo, tiger, grizzly bear, scaled-legged snail, Nodosaurus, shrew, vampire bats, mipe, macrothorax, wolf spider, blue-ringed octopus. Great design for a monster and not too large. Venom delivery wouldn't be very practical. Hello. You're a scaly little dude. Parada, is that a saber-tooth type thing? I'm pretty sure something like that. Yeah. Parada, can't pronounce this name. Which that goes to tell you that you did a really good job at it if I can't pronounce it. So there you go. You're mind-boggling me with your genius here, I guess, yeah. Ursus maratimus, there's 2 of those, apparently. And yeah, the only other thing I know how to pronounce in this is the orca. Very bad news indeed. Very good Earthside sloth genome. Rationale for exclusion. Would face heating issues outside of cold climates. War takes place in a tropical climate. Yeah, that would... No, that'll do it. Oh, hello. Panthera maximus. Alright. Tiger Smilodon. Echidna porcupine. Hippopotamus. Ooh. Much as I hate hippos, that'd definitely be a very strong contributor into the hybrid genome. Short-tailed shrew. Bonobo. Okay. Push the limits of what a mammalian predator can actually do. Size would be an issue in a direct fight. Hello. You look like another thing you'd probably see in Monster Hunter, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. Yeah. Molo, okay. Tyrannosaurus, Belgian blue bull. Leviathan. I don't know. A bowhead whale, silverback gorilla, Zeapelton, sea pangolian. Very interesting seeing design and genome. Yeah, I'd like it. A bit too bulky for its own good. 13 tons is a bit low. Genome and design warrants a mention. This is a nice ankylosaur looking dude. Antiqua bestia protos. Ankylosaurus, Moria, Pachyrhinosaur, Pangolian, bats, axolotl, beaver. What's with the? Why are we putting the bat in though? Very solid armor and powerful build. A few redundant and unnecessary additions could be lighter. Yeah, I don't know why we got a bat in there, honestly. And probably the axolotl. I don't know what that helps with. I don't know. Hey, really good though. Ooh, hello. Lancelot. Okay. Decent genome and very nice design. A bit too massive to charge effectively. Shorter legs would be better for stability. Yeah, I guess if you would have this thing charge, you would need to not be too heavy, I guess, or something now. Styracosaurus, Paleoxodon, Bison, Equus, whatever that is. Doedicurus, African dwarf crocodile, another bison for some reason. And Megatherium, Asian elephant, Canis familiaris. Alright. Another trike. It's a trike, stego, ankylosaur hybrid? Let's see. Triceratops, Diplodocus, crested porcupine, Thyrosaurus, and raven. Okay, did not have any type of stego or ankylosaur in it. Unless the Thyrosaurus is one of those. Which, I don't know what that is. Why do we got a raven in there, though? Rescued from the machinations of an error, putting it in the Hall of Shame. Rescued from the machinations of an error, right, putting it in the Hall of Shame. Excellent design and suitable defense. Rationale for exclusion. Shedding a few tons would have helped with more effective charges. Too long to have a quick turning speed. Crucial for animals with this type of build. Yeah, I can see this thing having a turning radius, yeah. And another trike stego thingy, or is that, I don't know, I'm about to find out, yeah. Ares. How do you pronounce that? Triceratops, Diplodocus, Polacanthus, Kentrosaurus, which that's a stego type thing. Pachycephalosaurus, Iguanodon, domestic pigs, Mala, blue-ringed octopus. Okay. I don't know why we got that in there, but okay, I guess we're trying to make it a bit poisonous. Powerful Ceratopsian build, rationale for exclusion, a couple exploitable weak spots, Tetrodotoxin would take a while to take effect. Landing a venomous bite would be hard against a more agile attacker. Oh, is this thing supposed to bite you? I guess that you would need to get the toxin again somehow. Ooh, hello. This reminds me of a what's it called? Brachiosuchus imperator, water monitor, cuttlefish, Pastosuchus, T-Rex, Purrosaurus, Cuban crocodile, Komodo dragon, Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus. A very powerful build and jaws. Genome is good. A bit oversized and would be sluggish while reared up. Would lose height advantage if quadruped. There were other similar, more agile builds. Ooh, hello! You look very cool. I like this design. Dinotherasuchus fatalis. I'm gonna take a guess and say we got like some type of raptor species and monkey species or ape or whatever. Leogoran, Panthera, Smilodon. Yeah, it does look like it got Smilodon teeth. Panthera, Altrix, Caprosuchus, Purrosaurus, Baronosuchus, Allosaurus Gen 2. Allosaurus Gen 2, excuse me. Giganotosaurus, Tarbosaurus, Rajasaurus, Northern Short-tailed Shrew, Atheris, Hispida, tree frog. Okay, well, I didn't see any raptor, or at least none I recognize. Okay, but it's still really good. Great agility and very interesting genome. Too many unnecessary genomes and would benefit from more mass. Dino Ursus. Alright. Oh, let me pause now. Rationale for exclusion. Cool bear. Rationale for exclusion. Unfortunately, too small to be a serious threat to an adult 2.0. Claws might break. It's too small. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Arctotherium, Komodo dragon, vampire bat, elephant, Tyrannosaurus rex, cuttlefish, jaguar, Utahraptor, phoenix, fox, great ape, therizinosaur. Ooh, hello. You look really cool. Carnifex rex. Alright. Functional body type and weapons. Rationale for exclusion. Use of a few genomes in a mix that could result in mixed success. Will not fare too well in a grapple match. Macrothorax, Saurophagonix, Purrosaurus, Arapaima, Raven. Why do we got a bird in there? I don't know. There's probably some benefit to it, or at least I imagine there would be. Cuttlefish, Northern Short-tailed Shrew, T-Rex, Stonefish, Ingentia Prima, Vampire Bat. We're trying to make this thing kind of poisonous. I mean, I guess why not? I mean, kind of resembles a gator of some form. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Catavanix mimica. You look dangerous. Let's see. Baryonyx, orangutan, Komodo dragon, Gila monster, Lambiosaurus, pangolin, and honey badger. You know, when they put honey badger in this thing, I'm really hoping they have it for its mentality as well, because, well, If you know anything about bunny matchers. all these hard to pronounce names are giving my brain a stroke, man. Like, Jesus. Breaking my brain with the intelligence, man. That's how this is. The last video with the Hall of Shame, you broke my brain with the annoyance of using the eels and stuff, and then this one, you break my brain with your intelligence. Jesus. Gimmick of shedding armor for better speed is unique. Oh, neat. Rationale for exclusion. Adding speed might have been more successful had it been fully bipedal. Ryer Rose. Oh, this looks like, how tall is this thing? 7-foot quadruped. This looks like it'd be a nice pet. Orca, Stoat, Honey Badger, Limpet, Redtooth, Shrew, Noctool Bats. Unique angle of attacking, trying to maximize agility like weasels. Rationale for exclusion. Agility can only go so far in this situation. May require more strength and durability to survive this fight. Yeah, I don't see this thing surviving at all with the Indom 2.0. It is cool, though. Hello. You definitely have owl in you. Yep, called it. Athena. Alright, yeah, that is a big owl. I can only imagine what happened when my grandma saw this thing. She is terrified of owls, so yeah. Owls, pterosaur, chimpanzee, mipe, macrosaurus, bats, pigeons, sperm whale. Why do we got a sperm whale in here? Okay. Hey, inventive design and genome use being long limb with flying species, but flightless. Rationale for exclusion. Light build would provide very troublesome in close quarter combat. Oh, hello. You got a Lego build here. Alright, Ankyloducia. Oh my god. It's an ankylosaur. Yeah. Ankylosaur, Amargasaur, Shunosaurus, Diplodocus, Kentrosaur, Palacathus, Pangolian, Malon. Yeah. Spikes make it hard to attack from above. Excessive length on spikes make it difficult to move. Could be exploited to manipulate the creature during combat. Yeah, like just grab onto him and just, just drag him around. Yeah. Hello. Alright, I'm taking a guess. Is there Arapaima in this? There is not. I thought there would be. Damn. Alright. Utahraptor, cave lion, bison, gorgonep, whatever that is, pangolian, hippopotamus, Cuban crocodile, scalyfoot, gastropod, turquoise, killfish. Rationale for exhibition. Well armed and armored. Easily could overpower medium-sized dinosaur. Not quite big enough to tangle with the 2.0. Yeah, not that big. Yeah, still cool though. Whether it's good enough to fight the Indom 2.0, I just think it's awesome that you were able to make a hybrid in the first place, and a really cool and good one too. Like, just, yeah, it's really nice. Ooh, hello, you got some. Yeah, it's got like some Muto arms right there, and like an Indom head. Astor. And 6 tons, 28 feet long, 28 feet tall, 51 feet long. Yeah. Let's see. Utahraptor, vampire bat, Deinosuchus, velociraptor, harpy eagle, Nanotyrus, limpet, barn owl, jaguar, coconut octopus, endoraptor. We're just putting endoraptor in this, huh? Okay. Hey, therizinosaur, gorilla, tyrannosaurus, Indominus rex. We're putting 2 hybrids into this. Okay. Let's see. Rationale for exhibition. Actually made the long limb hybrid look functional. Rationale for exhibition is exclusion. Not optimal for grappling. Did not need the Indoraptor Indominus genome. Yeah, I think he could do without it. But hey, this is a really cool hybrid though. Just realized we have names here. Great job, Sky. Fitness gram pacer test. Okay. It looks like a nice lizard. Alright, let's see. And genome, T-Rex, Komodo dragon, orangutan, Bovirasuchus, red squirrel, spitting cobra, octopus, pit viper, megaraptor, allosaurus, megalodon, short-tailed shrew. Rationale for exhibition. Genome makes it a very good combatant, and jumping would not be practical at that size. I just love the fact that it's called the fitness gram pacer test. Great job, Scroba? I don't know. Goblin chimp. Okay then. Imagine this being Goblin Slayer. And I'm taller than this. Okay, and yeah, and weigh about the same. All right, genome. Could I fight this thing? Yeah, genome. Northern short-tailed shrew, water anole, spotted hyena, bonobo, Malosian hound, vampire bat, arapaima, whiptail lizard, cuttlefish. This is a goblin, all right, if there ever was one. Props for pushing the human look as far as it could go. Rationale for exclusion, too small to fight the 2.0. Yeah, I'm taller than this and weigh about the same, so yeah. Hey, who knows? Maybe I could beat this in a fist fight. I'm not talking my VTuber. Okay? My VTuber would annihilate everything here, okay? But, I'm talking about me IRL. Maybe I could throw hands with this. Maybe. I wouldn't want to, but just saying. Click, cute little idiotic guy. Like the name. It's quarter of a ton, and it's very small. Could I keep this as a pet? I kind of want to do that. Energanatha, Simosuchus, Sinosauroptex, dog, lion, pangolian, raccoon, cat. Adorable, marketable. Someone may make this a plushie for real. Wasn't submitted as a fighter, adopted by the staff to keep them safe in the judging booth. Oh, yeah, keep it safe. This is an adorable little thing, alright? It doesn't need to fight. It's not a fighter, just here to be adorable and a cute pet. Now, holy hell. Megatherium, porcupine, arapaima. Those are my predictions, and I got none of that right. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Spotted hyena, honey badger, armadillo, thylacoleo, polyptus, javin, slow loris, Northern American beaver, European hedgehog, Indian pangolian, Aramotherium. Alright. Very strong defenses and offenses thanks to unique genome. Rational for exclusion, sheer bulk, and all that armor without dispersal methods would cause heat issues in tropical climate where this war takes place. So it's dying from heat stroke. Hello. Hello, Chickenosaurus. This reminds me of that, like, cow T-Rex from that one Minecraft mod. Yeah. A chicken and a Tyrannosaurus. Oh, okay, we're being really simple. Surprisingly, performs better than many of the submissions in this competition, really. Perfect example of how simple is effective. Yeah. Rationale for exclusion, it was still a chicken out of the fight. So what, is this just a gentle giant or something? I don't know. Very surprising to find out that it performs better than most of the submissions, though. But then again, I guess it's not too surprising. I mean, it is still a T-Rex, and all he did was just put chicken in it. So, I mean, just... Yeah, perfect example of how simple is effective. Yep, absolutely true. Ooh, hello. You look holistic, I think. I don't know what I was going with that. Spiky, yeah, I can't pronounce that. Servalcat, greater horseshoe bat, Dracorex, jaguar, Glacitherium, sunwear lizard, chacma, baboon, Palaxiodon, praying mantis, stonefish. Oh, that's a new one. Seeing praying mantis button something. Great design on genome. Yeah, I agree. Mantis genomes could mess things up. Lacks agility. High center of gravity can be exploited. Ooh, hello. You look devilish. Oh. Alright, whiskey. Very fitting. It actually kind of looks like it. Yeah. Alright, genome. Kodiak bear, common hippopotamus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Megatherium, black-bellied pangolian, Doedicurus, Triceratops, prehensile, tailed porcupine, Sauroposeidon. Killer design and inventive picks for genome. Its fighting style needs more agility. Too heavy to fight how it intends to. 23 tons, yep. Oh, hello. You are a very armored sauropod. Okay. Gertie, Ambularx. Yeah. 88 to 92 tons. Why did my ears just start ringing? Okay, yeah. Alright, Apatosaur, Camarasaurus, Dreadnoughtus, Sauropelta, Menme, Geniopolis, Dwarf Crocodile, Armadillo, African Spur Tortoise, Northern Gannet, Green-Blue Heron. Extremely powerful and very well armored, yep. Unneeded genome additions, other similar sauropods use the better genome. It's pretty good, though. Oh, hello. Tyrannosuchus ursus. So is there a bear in it? Yep. Tyrannosaurus, Dinosuchus, grizzly bear, acrocanthosaur, and shrew. Powerful and simple build, yeah. And I like it. Some exploitable unarmored areas detected, which are exploitable by a highly dexterous animal. Alright. Sultana Ceratops. Okay, it's pretty simple, but I like it. Alright, Triceratops, Torosaurus. That is designed simple, yeah. Anyways, Triceratops, Torosaurus, I can't pronounce a lot of these for this. What is that? Quankasaurus? Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Saltwater crocodile, hippopotamus, giant forest hog. Okay. Very good design and build. Could be outflanked. Longer horns in this case could be an exploitable weakness. Used to manipulate the Ceratopsian. Yeah, I can definitely see like the Endom grabbing the horns and just dragging it around. Yeah, just grab it up and swing it around and stuff. Yep. Maybe twist its neck. Give it the gold Spinosaurus on T-Rex action. Ooh, hello. You look like you got arms. Sue 2.0. Ooh, hello. And Odontosaurus, dwarf crocodile, T-Rex / Sue. JP3 Spinosaurus, Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus. Good basis to start from. Pushing it for optimal bipedal movement to have the required agility. Tail weapons are not the best thing to mount on a biped. I feel like with a biped, you'd just be more focused on biting and just using its arms, yeah. Oh. Speculomosaurus. Alright. InGen, Stegosaurus, Ankylosaur, Kentrosaurus, black-headed python. Okay. Very solid and reliable defenses and offenses with a balanced genome. Rationale for exclusion. This specific build could have benefited from a bit more mass, 6 to 7 tons. Despite the armor on the neck, it could be injured, could be outsmarted. Oh, you look a lot like the Indominus. A little kind of Okay. I can't. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce a lot of these, man. It's prehistoric animal names be hard to pronounce, man. My mouth can't do it right. Like, just yeah. Maybe that's why I have a stitched mouth. New lore. I'm kidding. That's not why. Yeah, I took the blade of a guillotine to the face there. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tarbosaurus, Velociraptor, the JP3 Sorna. I'm not gonna lie, I love the design of those ones. The male ones, or at least I think that's how you tell the difference between the male ones. I don't know. There'll be a picture on the screen of my favorite Velociraptor design because I love that design. Yeah, Australoventor, Bonobo, Alligator, Gila Monster, Harris Hawk, Honey Badger. Reliable weapons and sensory detection. Longer arms would have helped with reach. Ooh, hello. You look dangerous and cool. Kind of like it kind of looks like a skull crawler with the skull head and everything. Yeah. Primodosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus, Dwarf Forest Crocodile, Gorilla, Anteater, Honey Badger, Turkey Vulture, Hopalophonus, Rough-skinned newt. Sounds like you got some good stuff in this. Rationale for exhibition. Great design and concept. Pretty decent genome. Rationale for exclusion. Very similar to the 2.0. At best, it might pull a draw. Max weight might hinder its combat speed. So on the bright side, you built a pretty good... seems like you did still build a really good design, though. Great job. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zawin Shojin. Yeah, my mouth and pronunciation just don't want to work today. Ooh, hello. You are very spiky. Probably too spiky. Spiky. Yeah. I'm already seeing that for there. Curiously familiar, with a few unique aspects. Overly spiked body parts, head, legs, necks. What tax mobility and potentially hurt itself. Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see it accidentally swinging its trunk onto its leg and spiking it or something. Might have worked with less spikes or a different armor selection. Plexiodon, Brontosaurus, Thorny Devil, Crested Porcupine, West African Dwarf Crocodile, Northern Short-tailed Shrew, Bighorn Sheep. Ooh, hello. You are... I don't know why I thought of the Chupacabra with this. Nayal. Okay. Yeah. Sauropolis, Megatherium, Kentrosaurus, Euxiosaurus, and Warthog. Okay. Good balance between speed and power. Great for speed, fall short on agility. One good blow to the head and it's curtains. You look dangerous. Something else that looks like it'd be from Monster Hunter. Yeah. 18 feet tall? Okay. Alright. Bison, whatever an H. Gorgops is. Edmontosaurus, Honey Badger, Pangolian, Egyptian, Mongoose. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Arctodus, Simus, Hiroshu, and Wildebeest. Excellent power and defense. Bit too much mass, fur can cause heating issues. You look dangerous. Mixed Beast. Okay, pretty simple name. Smilodon, Mammoth, Polar Bear, Cordylis, Moose, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Porcupine. Great design and cool defense. Some genome additions were excessive, could run into heat issues and prolonged fights. Now that is a lot of fur stuff you put into it, so yeah. Ooh, hello. Hello, sir. Warlike Lizard, Martinosaurus Maximus. Hello, sir. You look cool as shit. Martinosaurus Maximus. Alright. Crocodile, Primate, Grizzly Bear, Megaraptor, Allosaurus Maximus, Tyrannosaurus, Facilosuchus, Komodo Dragon, Cuviers, Dwarf's Cayman, and Utahraptor. Rationale for exhibition. Effective weaponry and build. Rationale for exclusion. Komodo dragons do not have bacteria-rich saliva. Other similar builds perform better. Max size at 49 plus feet is pushing it. Okay. Alright, hello. Like the horns. Is that, what is that? Ceratosaurus? I don't know. Does it have that in there? No, it doesn't. Alright. It does have rhino in it. T-Rex, white rhino, silverback gorilla, baryonyx, inland taipan, black caiman, Cuvers, dwarf caiman, and Komodo dragon. Solid design, I agree. Venomous fangs would not be the most practical as they might break with pressure. Hello? You look kind of cute. Trajan, Imperator, Regim, Spinosaurus, bald eagle, Galapagos, large groundfish. Jesus, I can't pronounce things for shit. Komodo dragon, Gigantopithecus, Bengal tiger, honey badger, Hiroshu, Jurassic Park novel Dilophosaurus. Metric, 22 tons, 20 feet tall, 60 feet long. Very original design and serious arms. Venom use isn't inhibiting, but not very practical. Really pushed it with the 60 feet metric. Yeah, I think that's a bit too long. But solid design, though. I really like it. Hello. Epilectrosaurus, genome, kettlefish, Parasaurolophus, Iguanodon, Shuntagasaurus, Saltosaurus, Brontosaurus, cassowary, chameleon, varanid lizard, crocodile. Rationale for exhibition. Effective design and weapons, cool design for a hadrosaur. Against the 2.0, a bit more armor and brain was needed. Grendel. You definitely look like some nightmare fuel. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and you see this fucker waiting outside your window. Alright, Megatherium, Palexiodon, Gigantopithecus, Honey Badger, Pangolian, Malayan, Porcupine, Ostrich, Short-tailed Shrew. Rationale for exhibition. Somebody call Beowulf. Rationale. Really cool mammal design. Rationale for exclusion. Not the most stable lower body. Yeah, it is lacking armor on the legs. Hello. Giga Spikadus. Is it a Giga Chad? Palexiodon, Megatherium, Kentrosaur, Bighorn Sheep, African, Dwarf Crocodile, Bonobo, Big Brown Bat, Striped Skunk, Axolotl. Skunk-based defense is a clever idea. Yeah. Rationale for exclusion. Needs more agility to use the tail and spray weapons best. Axolotl regen will seemingly do close to nothing at this size, much less during combat. And yeah, you would need to have like some mobility to actually do the skunk thing and use the tail effectively, yeah. Hello. Triceratops, Ankylosaur hybrid, Greg. I just love it when we just give it simple names like Greg. Yeah. Alligator snapping turtle, Triceratops, Ankylosaur, and there we go, called it. Got it right this time. Turquoise, killifish, loggerhead sea turtle, Cohillian box turtle, Goover's dwarf caiman. Solid defense. No similar size and agile creature would have benefited. This now non-agile combatant would likely be outsmarted, and it's not too heavy in terms of other things, yeah. Or tall. Hello. You look pretty dangerous. Eversodon, Daemonorium, Shantagosaurus, blue whale, Glyptodon, Megatherium, bighorn sheep, gastropods, ostriches, warthogs, elephants. Rationale for exhibition. Built like a tank and could crush an opponent. Would have benefit from more reach and using a sauropod over whale DNA for congruity. Hello. Alright. Avangelosaurus armatus, Ampellosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Nodosaurus, Gorilla, Deinosuchus, Megatherium, dart frog, and cuttlefish. Alright. Functional design with some good forelimbs and stable frame. Rationale for exclusion. Tail club is unneeded and can throw it off balance given the distance to the body and speed that it could be swung. Hello. You got some teeth on you, boy. Indominophage. Dreadnoughtus, Barosaurus, Mosasaurus. I'm assuming that's what the teeth is from. Ankylosaurus, Kentrosaurus, Arapaima, Varanus, Osteolomus, and Naja... I'm not even going to try to pronounce the end of that name because I know I'm going to say something entirely different on accident. Jeez. Practical body type and weapons. Could have benefit from shrinking it to be more reactive or have more armor. Many open surface areas to exploit. Hello there. Another thing that looks like it's from Monster Hunter. Marudish. Alright. Acro, grizzly bear, okay. Asian rhino. Tenanto, Shant, Beaver, Armadillo Lizard. Solid build and reason for being the size it is. Rationale for exclusion. Could have benefit from more congruity to use its horns. No. They're just there for the aesthetic now, yeah. Oh? You look interesting. And look like something I've saw in a nightmare once. Okay. Boreal Tungo. Hadrosaurus, Stego, whatever, Nodosaurus, Stegosaurus, Pachycephalosaur. Actually made the weapons on this design functional. Oh, neat. Needed to shave a few tons to be at its best for balancing that agility and strength. Oh. Hello? Watch, Dodicarus in this. Damn, thought there would be. Armadillo, though. Triceratops, giant bison, Megatherium, Asian elephant, armadillo, glyptodon, stonefish, mongoose, Komodo dragon. Alright. Defensively, one of the best designs seen so far. Yeah, it is definitely really good design. I don't see, you can definitely see this thing being very hard to penetrate its skin, yeah. Could have benefit from a few different genome selections to give it better running legs to charge. Yeah, because I don't see this thing charging too quickly, yeah. Atlas. Alright. You look cool. Torosaurus, Arapaima, Kentrosaurus, nine-banded armadillo, panther chameleon, flying fox. Okay. Fantastic defenses and would be hard to take damage from a lesser predator. Armor could have been more flexible to help with fencing and other horn attacks. Torosaurus frill, perhaps not the most solid in this case. Ooh, hello. You've got quite the uncanny neck. Ashanti. Yeah. Giganotosaurus, Triceratops, Barapelta, Armadillo, Vampire Bats, Bonobos, Sorphaganax. Yeah. Manages to be well armored, but not overly heavy. Trying to gore with horns as a biped is not the best idea. Ooh, hello. Arxosuchus, Micmacotherex, Kentrosaurus, Dinosuchus, Tyrannosaurus, African Killfish, Allosaurus, and Honey Badger. Gotta give it that Honey Badger mentality there. Didn't go overboard with weaponry. Sometimes biting is just fine. Gorosaurus free design? I don't know. Spikes might get in the way when turning or fighting with that many on the spine. Bit too... Yeah, alright. Well, that was still really cool, though. I really like this. Hello. Armatosaurus gigas, the giant armored lizard. Giganotosaurus, Postosuchus, Couvers, dwarf caiman, green iguana, common-side blotched lizard, Indian gray mongoose. Simple and practical genome and mass. Rational for exclusion. Lessening the length and more mass on the hips can help with agility. 9.4 tons, 18 feet tall, 55 length. Hello. You look... That'd be interesting. A Triceratops with, that can swipe you to death. I don't see the horns helping much with this type of build, though. Let's see. Aegis Dominax Invictus. Iguanodon, T-Rex, Nasutoceratops, Gorilla... Okay. Megatherium, Allosaurus, Gastonia, Bergie, Sychonta, Thingy, Ocelodon, Argentinosaurus, Dagoras, Arctodus, Camelus, Palaxiodon, Bothrops, Corvus, Falco, Paragonus. Alright. Imperatrix's deadly cousin. Yeah. Oh yeah, it does kind of look similar, doesn't it? Did not go overboard with size and kept a good build. A few excessive genome additions might mess with instincts and congruity. True. Ooh, I like this one. Aegiceratops patronus, Triceratops horridus, Doedicurus, American alligator, Arapaima, Mastiff. Man, we got a dog in this. And a big one too. Honey badger, Palaxiodon, Kentrosaurus, turkey vulture, and red kangaroo. Why do we got kangaroo in there? I'll trust it. Very heavily armed and armored. Sheer mass with that build and flexible armor makes charging less effective. Too heavy, huh? Solid design, though. Hello. Look cool. I love the coloring on this one. Enkatotops, Triceratops, Boreolopedala, skunk, Stegosaurus, hooded. That thing too. Rattlesnake, echidna, flanged orangutan. Skunk application is genius. Could use a bit more mass to be more stable, especially with the swinging tail. Maybe add in, like, maybe a sauropod or something? I don't know. Ooh, hello. You are quite the colorful beast. Lucy. Edmontosaurus, Hippopotamus, Lurdosaurus, Scaliodosaurus, green iguana, wild boar, cuttlefish. Good defensive build and jaws. Wouldn't be very agile with that build. Yeah, this is a pretty slow thing. Forelimbs might be too short to shrug off a bite to the throat or windpipe. Oh, he's got a bird. Maddie. It's Maddie. Falco. Peregrine falcon, Argentavis, host eagle, barn owl, bar-tailed godwit, common raven, Deinonychus, short-tailed shrew, vampire bat. Very brave concept and unique genome. Considerable chance that the attack method fails. The bird has to be trained extensively prior to a confrontation with the 2.0. Now, wouldn't that nice? See, like a video with this? Like, I didn't watch it, but I saw there was like a video, like taking on the Indominus 2.0 with a bird. Hold on. Is Zane Rainborn too? Hold on. Oh, yep, I was right. It is. Ooh. You look like a mean motherfucker. Chicken pot pie. Love the name. Tyrannosaurus rex, Pachyrhinosaurus, Kentrosaurus, thorny devil lizard, Ingentia, giant anteater, Megatherium, Allosaurus, orangutan, grizzly bear. Very unique Ceratopsian build with good hardware. Yeah, I really like this one. Tail mass and size of spikes would make swinging that weapon awkward and possibly throw it off balance. 52 feet is a bit much for an animal whose largest contributor is a T-Rex. Yeah, bit too big, huh? Just lower it down in size and a little less spikes, and there we go. Yep. It looks cool, though. Oh. Alright, let's see this. Wait, was the last one really 8? The following hybrids were considered for... Oh, they were considered for... Okay. I was about to... I had to look at the numbers, and I was like, we're actually getting to the top 16 now? I thought we were going to separate video for that, but okay. Yeah, anyways, Let's look at Floyd here. Floyd. Alright, this is a Spinosaur that looks like it knows how to throw a mean haymaker. Spinosaurus, Alamosaurus, Engitia prima, Melbournia orangutan, Deinosuchus, Megatherium, Komodo dragon. Very solid densing and functional body. What a benefit from less mass for better reactiveness. Similar builds were only very slightly better. Ooh, hello. You are an interesting biggie. Tyrannosaurus, Megatherium, Hippopotamus, Megaraptor, Osteolome, Loxodonta, Glyptodon, Great Apes, Alamosaurus, Cuttlefish. Devastating bite. Possible heat dispersal abilities detected. Titanoboa hybrid. Now this. Oh, this is going to be cool. Snakes terrify the hell out of me, but they're also kind of really cool. Yeah. Titanoboa, Prognathodon, Spinosaurus, Burmese Python, Hybodus, Arapaima, Tree Frog, Komodo Dragon, yeah. Best snake in the competition. There were other snakes? I don't remember. Okay. It could strangle the 2.0, but would be super slow on land. In another situation, it would fare very well. Maybe it can go fast in water. Maybe? Maybe you can drag it into the water, question mark? I don't know. Actually, hold on, go back. There's more on this. It's called Kronos, and we've got Aphrodite. Is this like a whole Greek thing going on with it? That's actually cool as hell. You got lore with it. Hello. You look like you have Smilodon in you. You don't, but you do have Thylacoleo. Zeus. More Greek stuff. Okay, neat. Carcharodontosaurus, Thylacoleo, Vampire Bat, Komodo Dragon, Chimpanzee, Grizzly Bear, Stegosaurus, and Old Lizard. Good balance of size and strength. Original idea to make it fight protracted. Some additions like the Stegosaurus wouldn't end up being too useful, and fight wouldn't favor a drawn-out opponent or approach. Ooh, hello. You look like a very dangerous rhino. The Stratofortress. Okay. Elasmotherium, Indian rhinoceros, Paraceratherium, Glyptodon, African buffalo, that thing. Now crocodile, horse, thorny devil. Horn would be lethal with direct hit. Yeah, imagine what. Robust armor and short legs would make the horn fencing or charging more difficult to connect. Two more. Ooh. Oh, this looks cool. I think this is my favorite design so far. Alright, Helosaurus Rex 2.0. What happened to 1.0? I don't know. T-Rex, Alamosaurus, JP Spinosaurus, JP Kentrosaur, Bajadasaurus? I don't know. Gigantopithecus, Bonobo, Komodo Dragon, Black Caiman, Black Rhino, Vampire Bat. Good weapons and superb reach with its assets, yeah. Biped stance combined with a swinging Thagomizer was a combination that could be a big liability. Yeah, I guess so. Wasn't that discussed in the D-Rex, can the D-Rex fight video? I don't know. But the reason I didn't have a video on that is because I had a bad reaction to that. Sorry. Again, for recording that reaction at 7 in the morning. Sorry. Alright, let's see the number 1. Ooh. Hello, sir. Indominus Venator Rex. Let's see. T-Rex, Vampire Bat, Bonobo, Short-tailed Shrew, Megatherium, Whiptail Lizard, Alamosaurus, Borealopelta, Arapaima, Molosian Hound. Very solid weaponry and design. Rationale for exclusion. While the creator took notes for a hybrids, there are other submitted hybrids with similar builds that had a more original genome. Huge weight range made judging a bit difficult. Rear stance could use better tripod support. 11 to 16 tons, 20 to 30 feet tall, and 21.3 feet long. And that's the number 1 honorable mention. Good job for you, Dino Nuggy Studio 5191. Yep. Looks cool. And that's gonna be fun. Yeah. And I'm predicting Samson to be in there. Samson is the hybrid Madly Mesozoic made, yeah. I got some really good, talented people making these hybrids. Like, it is cool as shit. It really is. I really like it. God, now I really wish I went out of my way to try and make one. I don't know. I should have at least tried. I don't know. Something I'll probably do in the future still, though. Yeah, this is really cool. I really like the designs and everything in it. It was just... I loved it. Yeah. And I had a lot of brain fart moments, because your intelligence is mind-boggling to me. Oh god, I've been recording this for almost an hour. How much of this can we cut down? I don't know. Editor, you do your best, I guess. Alright, I'm going to end the video now. So if you enjoyed it, check out the original video, which will be linked in the description below. Don't forget to go support Goji Center for making this video. It'll also be linked in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.